Hi, my name's Lara Waldman, also known as the Wealth Accelerator, podcast host and author of Money Manifestation Mastery. And today we are going to activate your power to manifest what you desire. I have been obsessed about the subject of manifestation, of our innate ability to consciously create what we desire. This has been my area of hyperfixation for 20 years now. I first discovered the power of the mind, the power of visualization, our ability to consciously create many, many years ago, over 2 decades ago. And I remember the beginning of this game, just loving exploring and experimenting with these ideas around manifestation and the power of visualization, the power of our mind. And I remember when I first started playing around this subject, I put a few things to the test. I'm like, well, let's put it to the test. Let's experiment and see how this goes. And I remember needing to manifest a certain amount of money to go on a trip to India. I wanted to go on an Panchakarma retreat, this 6-week cleanse. And I didn't have any money. I was just working as an assistant in a shop, and I couldn't see any way to make more money. So I held the intention of the exact amount of money I needed to go on this retreat in India, and I manifested the exact amount of money. It came in unexpected ways. One was a bonus, an unexpected bonus from my boss. It was really cool. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, this stuff works. And I have been hooked ever since. But as I started to work with manifestation and conscious creation, I started to learn a lot of things, because there were some things that I managed to manifest, but some things I wasn't able to manifest. So I started to really deep dive into why I wasn't manifesting some of the things that I wanted. How come some things manifested and some things didn't? And so I have spent the last 20 years really looking at what I call our blocks to manifestation, what stops us or blocks us from being able to manifest, from being able to consciously create. So these two areas I spent many, many years deep diving into, and it's been this great adventure. I have learned a lot over the last 2 decades, and it's my passion to share everything I've learned with you, to support you on this path, to support you on this journey of consciously creating, manifesting what it is that you truly desire in your business, in your finances, and your life. And this is in alignment with your heart, your body, your soul, your true essence, your innate ability to consciously create with all of life. It's extraordinary, this body of work. And it's going to take you on one of the greatest adventures of growth, expansion, healing, and evolution that you have ever been on. Now, when people come into my world, they've already done a lot of work on themselves. So my clients have been doing a huge amount of inner work on themselves, usually before they come and start working with me. Years of therapy. They already know about manifestation. They've been doing affirmations and visualizations. They've been studying a lot around consciousness and human psychology. They've done a lot of work. And when they come to me, they're ready to take things to the next level, because my area is manifestation mastery, how to become a master of manifestation. And there's a whole other level to this work that I want to introduce you to. So there's huge power in things like affirmation, visualization, vision boards, all of these tools and techniques that you may have already heard of when it comes to manifestation, gratitude journals, all these wonderful things, and they have immense value. And you may have noticed that some of these tools and techniques that you've learned have created results for you, which is wonderful. And yet there's a whole other level, because what I've noticed that people do is they are sometimes putting these tools into practice, or or putting them to the test, but not really understanding the mechanics of manifestation, how it really works, and what is going on inside their own energy system, their inner ecosystem that will be creating or sometimes blocking the results that they want. What is endlessly fascinating to me are all the ways that you unconsciously stop, block, or sabotage yourself from actually manifesting what you want, creating the results that you desire. There is a lot going on in the unconscious, in the subconscious. We have big, beautiful blind spots to ourselves, and you can only see what you're ready to see, and you can only feel what you're ready to feel. And this is what's so interesting about this work and why it never gets boring, because there's always another level. There's always another level of growth, of learning, of unlearning, of healing, of expansion. The ride doesn't stop, right? As long as you are alive and really leaning into life and wanting to come to life, come into life fully alive in this body through your body, business, bank account, guided by your being, you are going to be continually on an adventure of growth, transformation, evolution, healing. It is extraordinary. And I remember I used to think that back in the day in my 20s, when I was trying to manifest my dreams, that one day I would get there and I'd have all the results that I wanted, and then I'd finally be at peace and everything would be okay. And this is actually one of the first things I want to address, is that if you're trying to get there in hopes that over there is going to be better than where you are now, this needs to be addressed right away, because this is what I see. People are trying to manifest a different reality for themselves because they can't actually stand the reality that they're in. And this is where we're looking at escapism, or trying to escape your current reality in trying to create a different one. Now, of course, your current pain, problems, challenges are going to be inspiring you into change. And that is one of the great purposes of pain and challenge, is that it's going to inspire you to change. It's going to inspire you to grow and evolve. But we don't powerfully manifest from trying to escape or avoid or bypass. That is not how you activate your power to manifest what you desire. That's how you run away. And it's actually not the key to manifestation. So one of the things that's really, really important, and it's really hard for our human brains to get this, is to understand that with manifestation mastery and to activate your power to manifest what you desire, it's a slightly different point of view. We need to go deeper. We need to go richer and wiser. So yes, of course, there's going to be a natural brain response to want to escape or run or fight or flight away from anything that's painful, challenging, and difficult. That is a natural response, a natural human response. But manifestation masters work with this very differently. And this is all about alchemy and the power of your presence, how to manifest by staying powerfully present with the pain of what's here, with the challenge, with the obstacles, and alchemizing in the present moment, transforming, healing, growing, and evolving by staying present with what is. You have incredible power inside of you. You have the capacity to create in extraordinary ways. Your innate ability to manifest and create is within you now. It's exceptional. I call this part of you your wealth frequency. It's a part of you, of your energetic mastery and genius, that can do all sorts of extraordinary things. This part of you will have already been at play in your life and doing all sorts of wonderful things for you. But often I find most people are manifesting or creating unconsciously and not quite aware of what's happening that's either creating the positive results, but equally what's happening that might be creating some of those negative results. So what I want for you is to be eyes wide open and for you to really understand how the mechanics of manifestation work and how to activate your power to do that. Because we've been trained to give our power away. We've been trained into victim consciousness. And again, there's a natural part of the human self that will go into victim consciousness as well. But again, manifestation masters don't do that. Manifestation masters take radical self-responsibility for their results. And we go in and go, hey, if there's a certain experience happening for me in my external reality, what's going on in my internal reality or my internal energetics that is consciously or unconsciously creating or co-creating that dynamic or that experience. And we alchemize by going within. We transform our outer reality by transforming our inner reality. And it's can be stressful sometimes because we naturally project out, we naturally point the finger, we naturally blame, we naturally cannot see our beautiful blind spots. We cannot see where we're consciously or unconsciously creating or co-creating the dynamics, the experiences that we're having in our life. So this really is mastery level work. It's like, okay, what is going on within? And this is always, always, always what I've been guided back into by my higher self, by my wealthy wisdom within, by my soul, that inner intelligence source, the divine, whatever you want to call it. It always guides me back into myself with every problem, every challenge, every obstacle, every pain point. And sometimes that's annoying because it's like, yeah, but this thing's happening out there and it's not about me. But what I've always been led back into is that how you are responding to life, how you are reacting to life, how you are perceiving life, your point of view, your perception of reality, all comes from within. Your experience, your response, your reaction is yours. That is your unique experience that you are having. So if you do not like the experience that you're having, then the way to activate your power to consciously create or consciously manifest or consciously change, we go within, we do that inner work and that dismantling work. Now, most of you already know this, already done a huge amount of work, but it's just time for your next level. It is time for your next level. And I would love to support you with this because you are ready to move into a whole new level in your life, your personal life, in your financial life, your business, your work, what you're here to do, who you are here to become. Your being, your soul is ready to rise into a whole new level of conscious creation, a new level of experiencing life, a new level of leadership. And when I say leadership, that's self-leadership, starting with yourself, and then leadership in every area of your life, both personally and professionally. It is simply time because within you, your power to manifest, your power to consciously create knows what it wants to become. It knows what it wants to grow into. It knows what this next level experience is for you. And your job is to get out of the way of that. Something I call soulful surrender, to release all your blocks and barriers to manifesting what you want and who you are. So all of this, the foundations of manifestation mastery, lies within you, your innate power to consciously create. It lives within you, but it co-creates with all of life. It creates with the universe, with source. It creates with the planet. It creates with other human beings. It creates with all of life because your innate power to manifest is interconnected with all of life and knows that you are not separate. And yet what we do is we create separation, we other, we point the finger. And in creating separation, you actually separate you from your power, from your own connection. If you're creating separation between yourself and anything, you're actually creating separation between yourself and an aspect of yourself, which dims or diminishes your power. So these are all really great things to say, really maybe interesting things to talk about. But the integration of what I'm talking about is a whole other level. This is a beautiful body of work that I want to take you even deeper into. And I have a special invitation for you as a next step. I'm going to be running a masterclass called Activate Your Power to manifest what you desire. And I'm going to be sharing with you all the ways that you are unconsciously or maybe consciously blocking or stopping yourself, keeping yourself in separation with your innate power. I'm going to be explaining how your power creates, how manifestation works, and activate you into your next level. Just by showing up into the masterclass, yes, you'll be learning information, but being together live will also be an activation for you to step into that next level. We'll be releasing and letting go of everywhere that you are keeping yourself in separation with yourself and your power and your innate ability to manifest, and waking up that part of you that actually knows how to manifest, knows how to create. And we'll be doing that together in a live masterclass. And coming up after that, I'm going to be launching a new program. This is a 12-week container. I have not sold or launched or facilitated a short 12-week container in many, many years. This is going to be a really beautiful opportunity to come and take that next step to manifest what it is that you truly desire. I run 2 12-month containers. I run the Living Abundance Mastermind and the Living Abundance Leaders programs because I like to hold the space required for really deep transformation work and to really integrate everything that I talk about. I want to make sure that you are putting it to the test and putting it to the practice and being really well supported. But also there's a lot to be said for a shorter, more condensed program that's going to help you fast track your results. So this will be a 12 weeks to fast manifestation. And I'll be taking you through my step-by-step process on how to manifest in alignment with your heart, body, and soul. So the next step is to join the masterclass. Activate your power to manifest what you desire. You can click on the link below, and from that masterclass, I'll be sharing an invitation to work with me on a deeper level in this 12-week container. I'm very, very excited. So if this is your year to activate your power, to step into manifestation mastery, to welcome in that next level of heart, body, soul aligned wealth creation in your business, finances, and your life, I would love for you to join us. Come and join a very powerful group of leaders, entrepreneurs, business owners, change makers here to rock this world in all sorts of beautiful ways. I look forward to being with you then. Click on the link below. And thank you so much for joining us. I would love you to share in the comments below. Number 1, are you joining the masterclass? Let me know if you're coming so I can look out for you. And number 2, what is your number 1 takeaway from today's conversation? What is landing for you? What's really popping from this conversation today? Because this is deep, rich, powerful work, and I would love to know what's landing for you. So please share in the comments below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and I look forward to being with you again next time.